Cabeludo.
Ele tava mais pra cá,
Não, não, não se aí não, negão. Sim, aqui. Ele deita no solo. Faz assim. Você de coxa branca, como que é? Que é pra apavorar pra cima. Contado. Puxa. Não, isso aqui é pra assustar o paciente, né? O paciente tá aqui, tá tudo vermelho, ele começa a ficar tudo vermelho. Você sabe isso aqui tá acontecendo? E... Mostra aqui comida pra sua mãe. Cadê o saco, rapaz?
Hi, I'm Daisha.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
And we are here to talk to you about secure attachment 3. The process by which babies develop secure attachment depends on whether or not they experience contingent and responsiveness from their parents and other caregivers.
The secure attachment bond ensures that your child will feel secure, understood, and be calm enough to experience optimal development.
The outcomes of securely attached children are more empathetic, less aggressive, cry less, easier to soothe, more varied means of communication, more likely to become toddlers with exploratory behaviors, more compliant, and likely to engage.
Parents of securely attached infants are more sensitive, contingently responsive, more consistent, less intrusive, less tense, and irritable.
Outcomes of children who are not securely attached: they explore less, cry more, avoid contact, and are more anxious.
And now we are going to show you guys some ways to promote secure attachment. Crying is an inborn behavior that is primarily an appeal for the protective presence of a parent.
Feeding on demand rather than on a schedule. People know the myth that if parents respond to every cry, the baby is going to take charge and be in control. The reality is the babies are unable to think about how their behaviors are affecting their parents. Kangaroo care is when the infant is placed naked on the mother's chest, skin-to-skin contact. This was first used to regulate the infant's body temperature when there was an incubator shortage. Now research shows that kangaroo care promotes secure attachment bond. Holding the baby skin-to-skin calms and brings closeness between the mother and infant. Kangaroo care can also improve the mother's breast milk production and make it easier to breastfeed.
Play and parentees have a significant role in infant development of parent-infant synchrony. Begin to read and respond to parents' cues. This promotes secure attachment by reinforcing closeness and connectedness. A form of adult-to-infant speech that is seen in all language communities around the world. Infants prefer to hear this type of speech, known as parentees, rather than normal speech, because it keeps their attention. It helps child learn the sounds of their language, and it helps them learn linguistic turn-taking, and it is also very important in your child's social, emotional, physical, and cognitive skills.
Kangaroo care, feeding on demand, parentees, and play are only a few examples of how to develop secure attachment with your infant.
Secure attachment can only benefit your child's social, emotional, physical, and cognitive growth and strengthen your parent-infant relationship overall.
When the baby's in utero, it's important that attachment begins.
In the last 10 weeks of pregnancy, the baby's hearing ability begins, so babies in the womb can actually hear the mother's voice.
Before Miss Sophia was born, I definitely rubbed my belly and talked to her every day and just started to make that connection with her.
At birth, babies have some connection to that world that they're about to experience.
When a baby's born, the first thing is to understand the cry. That as a newborn, a baby is not sophisticated enough to manipulate you. So the cry means something. It's very important to hold and touch and respond to a baby when the baby has needs.
At one point, we used to think that if you picked up a child when they were crying, it might spoil the child. I think it's incredible today to think that experts at one point gave that sort of advice to parents.
I know.
We can learn so much more about who they are as babies and how we can best comfort them. If in these early weeks and months I'm really responding to everything, so I can mold my parenting philosophy to that.
In accurately interpreting child's crying behavior, the child is going to feel a sense of both security and trust.
As a young mother, learns her baby's signals, and she can respond to the signals and soothe the baby. She's going to feel such a sense of accomplishment. It's important to just be consistent, remembering that the baby is learning you, and this world is newer to the baby than it is to you. Both of you are new to each other.